What's up, YouTube? It's your girl Kizzy and I'm back with another video. Let's get it started. Let's get it started. Yeah. So as you can see today, we are going to be making a little something, okay? We are going to make these little strawberry heart-shaped cupcake, mini bite cake kinds of things. This is actually stuff that I have from Valentine's Day that I never got to make. So we got some roses along with it. And we have cream cheese frosting. Yeah, cream cheese. And milk chocolate frosting. First of all, which one would you go with? I'm giving very much both. So, without further ado, let's get it started. Okay, my camera went out because I accidentally clicked it. But don't be hating because I ain't no Betty Crocker, okay? I'm a Kizzy Crocker, which means, hey, we shake it, we bake it, we make it do what it do gotta do. Let's get into it. So earlier, I was making an Instagram reel for my Instagram. And bro, after I made the reel, after I went through making it, it didn't post. It just was like, oh no, try again. And it wasn't posting. Yeah! Get her in there, yeah. So it wasn't posting. And it ended up not posting. And I was like, that's pretty irritating. Because I had just spent time making it, right? So I was like, oh my God, like now I lost the content, like now I don't have the video. And you know how annoying that can be because you just spent your time making something and now it's not posting. Now you can't even post what you literally just took time to make and wanted people to see. So I was like, you know what? Because the video was about making life what you because the video was about making life what you want to make it. And so I was like, bro, if I can make life what I make it, if that's literally what I was just preaching, I'm about to make life what I make it, and I'm about to redo another video, and I'm still going to get the point across, and it's still going to be great, and I'm still going to have a good day, and I'm still going to make content, just period. So here I am, still making content, because that ain't stopping nothing. Period, blank. So anyway, set the oven. Let's do that, because last time I did not do that. All right. Okay, let's put the water. 1 cup of water. And so my point is, life is what you make it, babes. So create it, do it. Don't let anything stop you, please. Never that. It was never happening, okay? Because you are strong. Stronger than you actually literally think. Because I was hella annoyed. But then I was like, you know what? Okay, we ball. I was not about to let that ruin everything. Because despite that, I'm actually having a really great day. I have a great attitude. So it's just like, why am I going to let that just take over everything? Also, we're going to mix a little bit of vegetable oil with canola oil. Because unfortunately, don't have much more canola oil. But only a little. So hopefully it does nothing. Okay? If I'm breathing hard, don't ask me questions because literally I can't breathe. Okay, I'm stressed. Alright, 1/2 cup oil. Okay, and 3 eggs. It's egg popping time. Egg popping. Egg cracking. Crack a leg, yeah? Yeah, 1 egg. Oh, 2 eggs that kind of just spilled all over the counter. Can you see it? No, you can't see it, but it's a little gooky. And another egg. Woo! Okay, baby. Anything else? No. Okay. And now we whisk it. So yeah, live your life, bro. Also, this weekend, I found out about something called a vulnerability hangover? It's basically where you get a hangover after you've just been vulnerable with someone. Which is so interesting to me because I've literally never heard of that. But essentially, it's like after you've been vulnerable, you feel like you've been vulnerable and you know that you've been vulnerable. So you start questioning everything. Why did I just do that? How do they perceive me? What did I say wrong? Did I say something wrong? Do they not like me? Etc., etc., etc. Even though these thoughts are literally just being made up, right? Like, you know, this is probably overthinking. And I was thinking, I'm bad, I'm not enough, this is wrong, I said something wrong, da 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 da. All results of, oh my god, this looks so good. Ah! All results of a vulnerability hangover, all things coming from a vulnerability hangover. And then the next day, I was literally feeling like I was hungover, like I was literally like tired, not much energy. It wasn't like an alcoholic hangover, but it was definitely resembling a hangover. You just felt very tired, very lethargic, very weird. And so I found out that actually that was happening because, one, I was being vulnerable with my friend and I stepped out of my comfort zone. And vulnerability is scary. It's scary, especially when like in the past you've been vulnerable and it's been like not accepted. You know what I mean? Like, says that as I'm literally like making a YouTube video, making content. That's like literally the fucking paradox of it. Like, what? We're gonna oil down. I'm gonna actually rinse it. Wash it out a little bit. I mean, yeah, so like that's the interesting paradox of it. It's like, even though I wanted to be vulnerable, even though I was happy being vulnerable, after I was vulnerable, I started tripping out, like literally emotional breakdown. Like, oh my gosh, you just saw me, I'm vulnerable. What if I did this? What if I was this? What if I was that? When really, it's about me learning to accept myself as a whole. Me learning that me being vulnerable does not make me any sort of thing. Me learning that me being vulnerable in a moment with my friend in a hangout does not mean that's all of me. Does not mean that one time is literally encompassing everything that I am, because I'm literally so much. So that was interesting. Yeah, very interesting. It definitely taught me more about myself. And like the fact that I need to hone in on acceptance, right? Because like, it's okay, baby, you know? Be who you want to be type vibes. Oh, it's so cute. I was gonna record an Instagram for this too, but maybe I'll just get like some of it. But maybe I just like won't get any of it. But that's fine. You know, when it comes to judgment and when it comes to being afraid of judgment, I think we've got to realize that anybody who's very like much focused on criticizing your life or judging you or hating on you is actually unhappy within. So therefore, you kind of really just have to take their opinion with grains of salt, because they're actually not the most stable opinions, especially if you're somebody that loves yourself and cares about yourself and sees yourself for who you actually are, you know? That's part of vulnerability too. Realizing that it's okay, you know? You are who you are. It's about acceptance of who you are. And I'm learning that every day. More and more, and more and more. Okay guys, so this is how they look. Alright. And the oven just beeped. So now we can put them in the oven. And this is the only one I have, so we'll probably be doing like a little BRB, and then I'll BRB, and then I'll come back. Please come back. Please stand back. You know, it feels good to know that the universe is on my side. To know that I'm divinely guided, protected, supported. It helps you be more vulnerable because you're like, literal God supports me. If everybody else in the universe hates me, which wouldn't be possible because I'm so fucking cool. If everyone else in the world hates me, that's okay because the Most High loves me. The Most High supports me. And that's the only person who can really do anything about it. Just period. Can you imagine these are not oven safe? So I put this in the oven and then the oven fucking explodes. Okay. Today's just not a technology day, I guess. I don't know. Yo, I was about to close out with my hand, dude. So fucking ready. Yeah, I'm a very energetic person, very, very high energy being. So, you know, sometimes things happen. All right, Kiera. All right, Kizzy. What do we want to talk about? What do we want to say to the world? Hi. How are you? Yeah. You know, as I learn about myself too, I'm also realizing that I'm pretty awkward. I'm actually awkward. I feel like people might see me and think, oh, she's not awkward. But that's the thing. Like, there's so many parts to me. I'm actually kind of awkward. Sometimes I'm just like, wow, that was awkward. That was awkward. Yeah. That's okay, though. If you're awkward, I stand. You're fucking cool as fuck. Don't let the haters rock your world. Rock their world. I love this makeup look. And that's the thing. On my Instagram reel, I was doing a makeup look. It was gonna be all cute and shit, but Instagram was like, no, I don't want you in. You know, it's crazy thinking about everything that I've went through and the person that I am today. Like, I don't know if I would have thought that I would be this person. And the fact that, like, when I started manifesting, I literally manifested a life with my best friend. Like, I manifested that we were passionately, like, thriving. And as soon as I manifested that, the universe was like, let's get her out of here. let's just switch up that situation because it's actually not for you like you think it is. And I was like, T. So you see, when you start manifesting, things are going to start falling away. Things are going to start getting chaotic. There are going to be plenty of tower moments, because in order to get you to see who you are, in order to get you to recognize your power, recognize your purpose, recognize your divination, recognize your divinity, you're going to have to experience hard stuff. And that's just the truth. I think, honestly, in life, you have to experience hard things in order to keep going, in order to figure out who you really are, because those hard things put you up against the wall, and they're like, figure it out! But they're like, woohoo! But they're also like, figure it out. You can figure it out. Keep going. Yeah! No. I'm so excited for these. I probably won't stay here the whole time they're cooking because that would be like me just talking for like 50 hours. But I will definitely be back with the results and maybe we'll decorate them together. I don't know. I'm just going along. I'm just making a video. Life is a truly beautiful thing. To be alive is a blessing. Gratitude is important. You know, it's important to be grateful for what you have. Even if what you have you feel like isn't enough or you feel like you want more, I think it's important to acknowledge gratitude and remember how important it is to be thankful for what you already have. You know, food, water, shelter, internet, a phone. Those are just the basics, right? Electricity, technology. But like being grateful for your heart, being grateful for your love, being grateful for who you are, being grateful for your energy, being grateful for your attitude, your personality, your character, your opinion, your voice, your thoughts, your attitude. Did I say that already? Maybe, I don't know. Your hair, who you are, your experiences, the lessons, the amount of money you have, even if it's not even as much money as you think you need, right? About being grateful for what you do have, having that at all, because some people don't have that at all. Being grateful for your health, being grateful for your physical mobility. A lot of people don't have the same mobility that you have. Be grateful that you have the mobility that you have, right? Be grateful that you have arms, that you have legs, that you can walk, that you can crawl, that you can speak. Be grateful for that. And there's nothing wrong with disabilities. There's nothing wrong with that at all. But it's about, those people with disabilities, when they probably were disabled or figured out they were disabled, or even if they grew up disabled, they have a different life, just in general. Like they live a different life completely. And so it's like you have to realize that you are blessed by having all mobility. And those people are also blessed. Not to say they're not blessed, right? But it's just a different life to live. And so it's about perspective too. Definitely about perspective. I think perspective is really important. It's something that I'm actually learning a lot about, because as life goes on, you've got to learn how to have perspective on things that maybe are not easy, that are conflicting, that are messy, unclear. You've got to learn how to clear out that fog and be like, okay, how can I shift this? How can I change this? Like I did earlier with my Instagram and me posting content. Like I was like, I could get upset and stay upset, but I was like, actually, I'm not going to do that. Period. Just period. And I changed it all. So that's pretty cool. But all right, guys, we'll tune in when the cupcakes are done. We'll be back, okay? I love you. See you soon. Hello there. We're back to decorate the cupcakes. We're not going to do them all, but aren't they so cute? They're little hearts. From my heart to yours. Today's an interesting day because I feel like yesterday I was very energetic and I was very excited, and I don't know if that was, I was gonna say I don't know if that's the moon energy or if that's me, but I feel like it's me, and maybe it could have been the moon energy. Something to do with it, right? But I don't know. Today, I just feel like weird. I think the main thing is like a lot is changing in my life, and I feel like I don't really know what's going on. Like I feel like I'm really in an unknown space of like really not knowing. Oh my god, I can't wait to eat this. I think I put too much icing. Whoopsie doopsie. But yeah, I feel like I'm just really in a space of like not knowing, and I don't really like that because it is a little bit frightening sometimes to be in such a space of unknown. And it's like this essence of having to keep it together too, because I don't want to like lose my head, and it's like I know I'm divinely protected and supported, but it's just like, what's going on? Somebody show me. And it's like I do communicate. Okay, let me try this. I'm gonna try this. This is the first one. Period, queen. That's good. But I don't know, guys. I just feel like, woe is me. I don't know. Somebody put me on. And the universe is like, go after your dreams. And it's like, you're stressing me out. Literally, you're stressing me out. You're stressing me out! You know, like, I don't know, dude. I don't know. I think it's important to recognize, too, that, like, many things can exist at one time. You know, I am happy. And I am grateful. But I'm also frustrated, you know, confused. And it's like I'm those things, but at the same time, I understand. You know, at the same time, I am open to understanding. I'm open for guidance. I'm open for whatever I need to be receiving. So, don't try to force yourself to feel one specific way, because you might be feeling multiple ways, and that's okay. That is completely okay. I think it's about making that okay and acknowledging that that's okay more than anything. Okay, now we have the chocolate icing. The chocolat, the chocolat, the chocolat, the chocolat. And so, yeah, it's okay to feel multiple things at one time. It's okay to be overwhelmed and underwhelmed. It's okay to be happy and sad. It's okay to be hopeful and doubtful. I mean, I think that's a little struggling, because how can you be both? You know, essentially you fighting with yourself, but hey, sometimes we gotta fight with ourselves in order to see what's really going on. You know what I mean? Okay, I'm not gonna try this one, but I am gonna try one of these. One of the chocolate ones. And this makes me happy. This is fun. Decorating in the cupcakes. So when you're feeling a little bit weird, do something that makes you happy. Do something that'll make you smile. Do something creative. Do something crafty. Don't beat up on yourself. Do some meditation. Take some deep breaths. I think on my spiritual journey especially, there are moments when I'm like feeling like I'm doing something wrong. But I feel like the more important lesson here is to trust myself and to recognize. I washed my hands, by the way, before this. But I think it's important to recognize that I'm not doing anything wrong, and that there could always be improvement in any space, but it's okay to trust myself and where I'm headed. Even if I can't really see where I'm headed, I don't really understand completely. Everything you need to know is on a need to know basis, on a when to know basis. So when you need to know, I think it's about trusting that, you know, when you'll know when you need to know. And if you don't know, then you don't need to know yet. And that's, I think, hard to accept as a human because we be wanting to know, you know. But you have to get over that, I guess. Because I have to learn how to live on Earth, but not be of the Earth. Because I'm literally not from the Earth. Like, I really just want to be in the fairy clouds and at the Motown Showdown with the fairies in the forest, wisping my wings, or even an angel. But I could be an angel fairy. But I've chosen to come to this life and be this person. And I like this person. I like this vessel. I like who I am. I love who I am. If all else fails, right? At least I have myself. At least I've got that. And that's good, you know? And that's why I am so for self-love too. It's like, if all else fails, you need to know you got yourself, dude. You need to know you got your aim back. Even if the world doesn't, your family doesn't, your friends don't, whoever, strangers, this, that. So that you always have a space to come back to. You always have a ground. You know, when you don't know yourself like I have in the past, there was never really anything to go back to because I didn't even have me. So the only thing I would really go back to is escapism. And that played out in ways of like partying, drinking, going on Tinder to find somebody to be a rebound. And it's just like, some part of me, right, would probably love to be chaotic, right, and just go and do that. But I'm not gonna do that because I'm not that person anymore. I don't want to be that person. And instead, I'm choosing to be with myself because now I have myself. I didn't always have myself in the past, but today I do. So I'm gonna be with myself and I'm gonna be here for myself no matter what I'm experiencing. Even if it's hard, even if I can't understand it all right away, I'm glad to be here with myself over anything. Because past me would do something very chaotic. Probably would have done it already. And hey, no! I've pulled myself out of that space of my life happily. So instead, I make cupcakes and do a video. Instead, I meditate. Instead, I journal. Instead, I remember gratitude. Instead, I remember love. Because that's healthy. And that's what I've learned now. And I'm not who I used to be. Even though it would be so easy for me to just say F it all and just be chaotic. But no, I won't do that. I owe it to myself not to do that. And I don't want to do that. So if you're recovering from something, an addiction, escapism, drinking, a tough coping mechanism, a struggle, if you're experiencing a bad day after just having a great day, or a rough day after experiencing a happy day, or even just you're not even sure what you're feeling, because I feel like I don't even really know what I'm feeling. I just feel like what's going on. That's okay. Return to center. Okay? You are loved. You are love. And you can and will get through it. You can and will get through it. So let's do 2 more. And then Bagonga! We'll be done. Even the strongest people, even the happiest people have bad days, have rough days, have weird days, struggle. And that's a common misconception. People think people like me or people like somebody else don't struggle, don't have hard days, don't get confused, don't know not what to do anytime. But it's like, nah. Those people you look up to, they're just like you. Believe it or not, they're just like you. Ariana Grande's just like me. She has days too. She has moments too. Nobody's exempt from the emotions of life. Nobody's exempt from life. Nobody's exempt from anything. So the next time you think of judging somebody who's in a higher light, or I don't know, maybe pushing what you believe they should be or do onto them, or how you think they don't need anybody, or how you think that they are this and that, consider that they're a human, and we all need that humanly connection and love, because we all experience emotions. We all experience rough days, hard days, weird days, happy days, and a mixture of them, because again, you can feel multiple things at one time, and that's okay. Allow yourself to feel multiple things at one time. I love you. So let's try this one. Ready? 1, 2, 3. ASMR. Okay. This one's good. This one's good, but I do think my ears are itching. I do think the other one might be better. Just saying. Oh, God. Wait. We have these little flowers. I'm going to put one on, okay? And we're going to pretend that I'm giving this to you, okay? I'm going to pass it to the screen. And... okay. They're edible. I definitely won't be eating them. Because, baby, no. Just no, baby, no. Yeah, it's giving, like... manufacturer type shit. Generated. Okay. Generated. Generic, I think. Maybe I meant. Okay. That's so cute. Okay. Should we put on the white one? The brown one. I think it would stand out more on the white one. So let's do this one. Okay, here we have a heart. This is like, do we put it in the corner? Do we put it in the middle? The middle's kind of snazzy. Oop. There you have it. Your cupcake rose. Here you are. It has a little bit of chocolate on it. Don't hate. Try this too. I don't know. This, I wouldn't try it. But if you want to try it, hey. And let me know what you think about the cupcakes. I will talk to you so soon. Thank you for joining me on this wild, interesting adventure. There's a lot more that I have to do, but I've done 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8! All right, guys. See you on the flip side.